How are you? Thanks for being here in case we haven't met yet. I'm Bella Katrina. I can talk to the angels. Yeah, Raphael's always hanging around you because you're a healer. And that doesn't mean you have to be a healer to others, but, you know, like a hands-on healer. But you need to receive healing so that your words of advice give light to others, no matter where you are. Right? Your kindness, your groundedness, your sense of morality, it matters. Hope you're boosting your immune system and you're feeling very well. Welcome in. So Raphael's here, Archangel who specializes in healing. Just going to get a message for you because remember last time we were filling up and healing. Look, well done, increased energy. Right, so this is a good thing. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. So you can even visualize that. You know, Louise Hay used to do healings where you visualize a waterfall of energy, of light, coming down and cleansing your body. You know, and then drinking water and say, this is cleansing my body. Because you can actually drink water to cleanse and detox. They're showing me a guy did it. And he moved a gallstone. Maybe, I don't know what he was eating, but I just said that, you know, you could flush it out. We can flush out a lot of toxins. So you're going to start smiling in your liver. Oh, skipping in your liver there, Taurus, right? Yeah, squishing down on your liver. Maybe it's energy in the planets too, because we've got Mars and Venus. Right? They're very active at the moment. There's a situation here that's already resolved in the energetic field. Right? So there's always a solution. For every demand, there is a supply. And here, this is you. Right? So you're lifting above a few things that used to upset you, worry you. And this is lifting you because when you laugh and you have that high vibration, the low energies hate it. They can't stand it. So this is you honouring your feelings and trusting your energy field as a force field around you. This would be level 2 attunement. That's what I'm seeing, a level 2. Because of this is your mind and your emotions, your heart aligning. Right, new beginnings and a fresh start coming up for you. Oh, not here yet. But that's what you have to look forward to. So let's just do a quick snapshot. You've got bonuses from the angels. This is sponsored by Eva. Eva's one of our heart dwellers. It's exciting. And Eva is a hands-on Reiki on. Right, level 1, activated. So put your hands on Reiki on because we're learning here that your energy field is yours. So you say only the highest vibrations of light. That means dis-ease can't exist in your energy field. And you command it. You say it 3 times. You ask the angels in for healing. And you can have a whole soul resurrection and rebirth with the Holy Spirit. So we want to say thank you again to Eva for sponsoring this for Taurus and for doing communion with me. For Jesus says, those who eat my flesh and drink my blood abide in me and I in them. He also says, if you do not drink my blood and eat my flesh, you have no life in you. So congratulations all those Taurians out there who did communion, who have life, because it's increasing your energy here. I couldn't believe it when I read that. You have no life in you if you don't understand communion, but you have to be filled with the Holy Spirit to receive communion. So there's a new soul contract coming in for you, right? And this is about you caring less about other people's agendas and not worrying so much. What? Not worrying so much? No, actually being happier, right? This is without having anything external occur. Oh, this is why this is a gift from God. This came in as well to another reading. Yeah, but this is like nothing actually shows up except you feel like you experience this and then things show up. It's because you're actually like, if I'm not happy, then everyone's grumpy around me. And if I don't stand in my integrity, then people don't care, they don't listen, they're not interested, right, in standing their own, because there's no example there. You're teaching people about love, right? How to love one another as you are loved, right? So you are going to get rewarded for this, because people have been difficult, Taurus, let's face it. Right? There's a new opportunity coming in too. If you've been looking for work or a job or income, a new stream. We like that stream of income. Taurus, what a great reading, right? This is the Six of Wands. This is your having victory over learning a myriad of tasks or lessons or difficult personality types, or, you know, like sort of just like being able to duck and weave and still hold integrity. It's quite a mission. You've passed your test of courage. Congratulations. That's not easy, right? People don't understand how tactile you are, how really, from somebody who's so stoic, you're very flexible on the ground here. You're very flexible. You've been able to duck in and out of difficult personalities. At the workplace or at the home place, could be a family dynamic. The last 4 weeks have been quite challenging in that respect. And here you are still handling your own. Like, this is not sweating the small stuff and like picking the battles that you go for. And the battles now that you go for are for your own strength, knowing that when you're strong, you lift so many up around you, right? So this is about looking back on the past loves as well. This is your love life, right? So you're looking at the new you coming in and looking at a new way of loving. A new way of loving here. A new way of being. Like, it's just like being in love without anything around you having to happen. So what happens is then it changes your whole circumstances around you. Things are going to fall. People are going to leave. You're going to hear news of this and that. And you're still going to stand in your own integrity. So this is a lot of things changing around you, right? So it's not, that's why you're looking here and you're like, oh, things are so different. It's not how it used to be. I don't even care about this stuff anymore. I really care more about this and being in the moment and having beauty around me, right? And being connected to source and standing in my own integrity here. These things matter to you more. It's this inner strength here and the wisdom gained, right? Then the knowledge is, wisdom is knowledge shared. Right, so now you're the wise one. In the corner, people come and ask, how do I do this? What do I do this? You're like, let me just see if this is worthy of my attention, right? You're not just giving your attention to everything all the time. This is what your lesson you've learnt. You're like, it's more important for me to be connected to my creator and spend time there. That's my number one priority. So anyone else that comes in, they need a ticket. Like, we're in the motor registry here, Taurus. Are you right? They're not rushing around, are they? No one's rushing. Get your ticket, sit the frig down and wait to be called. You're like, but I gotta, nah, it doesn't matter. Sit down and wait for your number. This is what people have to do with you, okay? Because you're like, what is in it for me? This is about boosting your own confidence, your self-esteem, where to put your 100 volts a day of life force so that you get the biggest return for the smallest output, if you like. It's investment of energy, and you can break it down into time, but it's relevant to the energy that you bring to the time. So you've been considering yourself like everybody else, and you have to give, for instance, a 40-hour week. You'd have to give concentrated effort. So you give it a bit more because you know that's what you do. So 50 hours you would give, not realizing that you have 20 hours of focused effort is equal to anybody else's 40 hours. This is at the workplace. This is in your family life. This is anywhere. This is about knowing what you're bringing to the table, right? And then you are the one who creates the energy. You become like the cause in the matter, it's called. The cause in the matter. You're going to get rewarded, and it's like, well done. And then something shows up to prove, this is evidence in 3D, that you're going the right way. This is very encouraging. And again, you go, wow, I've never like done this before. This is something new. Maybe I've outgrown all those other conversations, right, with people. You're seeing more of the cycle of life, you know? And here is about, okay, so magic's going to happen in the next 4 weeks. Oh, you got magic too, see? The next 4 weeks. You're going to be in a totally different space to where you are now. And in 6 days' time, this is where the Ace of Pentacles comes in 6 days. Right, you'll never be the same again. Let's have a look at the romance angels for you. See if it's anything to do with romance, because it seems like an opportunity at work. It's showing me the workplace. Could be a family dynamic, but they're just showing me it doesn't match here. This is not a match. You give too much. So you're giving like 60 hours of your potent energy, right? And you're getting paid what you only need to give 20 hours for. Right? All right. So you go, well, you overextend yourself a little bit. You go, oh, I might do that in relationships too, Bella. You go, yeah. So you're going to do it the other way. You're going to overextend on the erring, on the receptive side. On the, you know what? It's not going to be, I'd be good for you. But who's good for me? Do you know what I mean? You're not going to do it just because you're good for somebody and that you can offer and that you can help. You're not just going to do that anymore. Right? Knowing that that person will find the perfect person to go and find. If you step back, you're actually going to be, it's a more potent, direct, dynamic energy that you're starting to live in. And you bounce around in there, you like it, right? And in that bubble, if you like, you do get downloads. You are very in tune with spirit. If your feet can just sit in the dirt, barefoot in dirt, holding the earth, holding plants, bringing more plants inside, flowers, flower essences, right? Opening up your heart to yourself. You actually had closed, this was you. That's you closing yourself off, you know what I mean? So then everybody around you reflects it back and now you're changing it. You're like, actually, you know what? I just sometimes like to sit in a sunny spot inside with no wind and a little cozy blanket and a hot chocolate and just do a crossword. Crossword. You know, or just do something to just relax my body. And it's like an active meditation. Could be something that you do, and it's just a mindless game thing so that you can relax. But really, you need to put your hands on your body, recharge your energy field. See, this is why you're a different person now. So old relationships don't work. You've outgrown things, circumstances, people, situations. You've gone up in the game here to the top level. Hello, you're going to the penthouse suite. So the elevator doesn't stop for people that want to go down. I like it. I like it. You can forgive yourself here. Look, you've changed. You're a bit more la-di-da, right, with other people and strict with yourself, where you used to be strict with other people and la-di-da with yourself. Sort of flipped, see? That's the old you. You've released your ex, yourself. That's yourself. Have you ever seen a reading like this in your life? So here's a little one that comes out to play. You go, oh, Taurus, you've got a new outfit on. That's nice. You're going to go and play in the sandpit, are you? You go, yeah. And I'm going to do finger painting, put it all over my new outfit. Oh, excellent. So here's a playmate to come and do that. Right, this one doesn't throw sand in your face like this one. So this is fun. Oh, so you like to see your new you reflected back to you in this person. This is exciting. You go, oh, this is, oh, wow, oh, ah. This is I just heard you cleared karma here with this ex. You know you can carry around an ex your whole life? Not really, because you wouldn't have one. Anyway. But you don't have to be with them is my point. You could have not seen them for 10 years and they're still sitting in your energy field, right? And it's not until you release it. Look, you released it. So some people, they can stay there for a long time, especially if you've actually lost somebody through passing away, you know, through death. Here, the grief. Just think everything was set up to release that little pocket of grief. Because how many times do you have to die until you realize you don't die? And here's a reconciliation of your heart to yourself, which brings in your beloved. Now, this could also be an enchanted dream, or I'm seeing a writer, screenplays. I'm seeing casting agents, casting actors for roles, doing, the interviews or whatever. See, this is the workplace alignment here. Increased energy, sense of humor, energetic healing, right? On your feelings here, magic coming in, spins it around, you've learnt your lesson, and bam. This is a realignment with your soul and your heart. Taurus, are you ready for the experience of a lifetime? So here we're saying here, you may be already with this person for a very long time, but you've actually release this one that had the grief pocket that was sitting in the space next to you. And as soon as you do that, bam, this opens up to a new world, right? It's new. You haven't been there before. It's like opening to a new you, I can't explain it, like a portal opening, going through the cupboard in Narnia, turning up in Narnia. You're like, oh, I like myself in Narnia. You go, oh, yeah. Right? You're very in receptive mode there, Taurus females. Yes, you are. So this is about giving yourself a chance to relax and be yourself and be loved for who you are, because you're beautiful. And when you do that, you allow others to then, at your level, come in and relax. And that's where you meet your beloved or have a rekindling here, right? And letting the past go for good, because you've actually outgrown all those people, like menial stuff. You've had a shift. So you laugh at it now, you know, instead of it triggering you. You go, oh, that old chestnut, ha ha. I remember that, when that used to trigger me. I cleared my facets of my diamond. Look at me, shining bright here. This is Archangel Michael telling you about your barometer, which is your feelings, right? You might see visions in your mind's eye. You may get really strong dreams. Your psychic senses are awakening. It's very exciting. So don't be scared, because the one thing that I learned, which was like just stood out amongst one of the first things you should learn or could learn, is that the repetition of your own higher self or soul star or blueprint, right, from the higher realms of angelic guidance is repetitive, right? So they don't give up. It's over and over and over, just like the karmic wheel, till you get it. And the other thing to note, when it's your own guidance or the angelic realm for your highest good, it's not scary. It does not create anxiety or worry or doubt or confusion, right? So then you know that that's not from the angels. That might be your own negativity, and that's what you've worked on and mastered. So now you're an open channel, if you like, for increased flow. And people can't come in with their menial crapola. They can't come in to distract your mind and take the penthouse suite for free. It's like, why would you even think about that, Taurus? That's just, it hurts your brain too much to go down to that vibration and go in there and think about it, right? You'll only do that if you have to, because we are surviving in the matrix. And sometimes you have to go and do things, you know? So you can do those things. It's like you understand the basics of how to play in the matrix and get everything done according to the rules. Right? So you're following all the rules here. And you're making it look really easy. And you're also getting gifts. Right? That are just in your energy field, I'm getting. Because look at you. You're shining brighter than ever. I don't think you see this shift that you're actually going through. You don't see the full completion of it. It's like this is the rarest diamond in the world. And when you speak, right, it's a vibration that hits. It's like light coming out of your mouth, and it's eternal. This somebody's coming in here, is going to mirror your brilliance back to you. See, this person in the past might have mirrored negativity back to you just to clear it though. And you did it, you cleared it. So happy, exciting. So well done. So now you're like, I don't really want to go and talk about that, so I'm not going to go there, right? Like I'm not going to go and, hi, how you going? Let me know your name and location. Taurus in the house, right? So you go, oh, my heart felt really sick or, you know, shut down when you said that. So I don't think that's for me, right? You don't have to justify many things, but it's honoring your feeling, right? I mean, you're very good with earthly matters and speaking calmly to people and looking them in the eye and getting their point across. You're a good communicator. So it's what you feel is right, not what other people's agendas are or opinions are or expectations are. Right? And you're cracking the code. You're looking very well doing it. This could be somebody you actually speak. You know when you, like, this is just for somebody. Might be even in the workplace. You know when you put somebody in their place? That's like, some men like it. Especially from females, you know, that are assertive. So this is your love life coming towards you in the next 48 hours. They're saying you are a new you, right? You got a secret admirer here, Taurus. Wow, look out. Don't rush anything. Right, you go, oh, good, I'm happy with that, right? Fire signs go, did you burn that card, Bella? But Taurus goes, I'm not rushing anything. I'm here with nature, got my feet in the dirt. Some fertilizer coming, we're rocking it. Full moon, we crank it up here. And then there's a blossoming. This is about you understanding the cycles of your own rhythm. Right? You want somebody to come in and like dance alongside you. You know what I mean? Like running alongside you to the same thing, not trying to stand in front of you. It's like that. From in the past, that's what you've put up with. And this is going to be easier. And that's why you have increased energy. Because instead of it costing you energy, it's revitalizing you. So now you're going up beyond the capacity you had before. Something extraordinary, right, that's happening here. Stop winking at each other. There's someone winking at you here. You're like, who, me? You sure, Bella? I see you. See, Taurians are the best lovers in the zodiac. Do you know that? Don't tell me you don't know who's looking at you. Right? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care your circumstances. I don't care your age. There's somebody's out there, right? Got their eye on you. Right. Okay then. Well, just might be your actual significant other. We don't know. Might be the one you're with. Or could be a twin flame if that's your journey that you're heading into right now. Well, I think that's a great reading. We thank Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael for coming in for this reading. And thank you for filling us with unlimited energy of divine love and light so that Taurus can speak their truth and rock the earth. Do you know what I mean? Like, you change the vibration when you speak your truth with integrity, and you just become the it's like you're not telling anyone else what to do, you're just becoming the example and the leader. And then you turn around, you're like the Pied Piper, been following you around. You go, oh, I have to organise this into a class, you know, or something like that, because you have fans, you have a cheer squad, and they're different to the old ones, are brand new. This is your Soul Star family. So glad that you could make it to this reading. Thank you for being here. And let me know if you have any questions, or your name and location in the comments. And thanks, Eva, for supporting this channel and for supporting the Taurian reading. If you would like to give, the super thanks, you will support and sponsor the next reading. And that's how we're going for the signs here on the channel. So thank you very much for your kind donations and support. And I'll see you in the next reading. I love you. Thanks.